Welcome to the After the Show Movie Podcast, brought to you by your hosts, Ace Scully and Sid Talk. We're addicted to movies. Are you? Welcome, Sid Talk. Hello. I believe you are sick once more.
We are sick again. It hasn't been that long.
It's like a revolving door of sickness.
Well, just twice this year so far. And it's February, so.
One for each month.
You're a little sick too, because we can't seem to not share the germs, so.
I'm better.
Like I said, this is not AI. This is the real deal. This is what it sounds like in real life.
We could use our AI voices, like you said, to make this podcast not sound stuffy.
Nah, it's real life. If you don't like it, don't listen. I don't care.
All right, Sid Talk. It is
That's not the before the after show discussion.
I mean, it was.
The before the after show discussion was, I've been sick for a week on the couch. There you go. That's it.
That's pretty much the same thing.
True. I just wanted to clarify.
All right, it's Sunday, February the 15th. Happy Valentine's Day, belated, everybody, and you. We were sick on our Valentine's Day.
We were, but, we still made the most of it. Coughing, drinking hot tea.
Made some spaghetti.
You did.
All right, it's Sunday, February the 15th, after the show number 930. This is your weekly movie review podcast. This week, we're looking at the movie Marty Supreme. It's a 2025 movie. Out now on streaming, rated R. Its runtime is 2 hours and 29 minutes. And it's from our friends at A24. They sent us a copy They sent us a copy for review. Sid Talk, can you give us the synopsis of Marty Supreme?
First, let's just back up. 930 times we've done this. That's crazy.
We're the champions.
That is crazy.
Do we get a podcast award?
I think they're all fake nowadays, so let's just skip over that. We'll give ourselves a real award. Synopsis. I don't know. Self-discovery of a terrible person?
I'll give you the one off the box. Marty Mauser, a young man with a dream that no one respects, goes to hell and back in pursuit of greatness.
I mean, that sounds... Yeah.
Yes. So this is the latest movie from Josh Safdie, one half of the Safdie brothers. I have to say, up front, I loved it.
I could tell.
Really, really good movies. They don't come along that often, I find. Ones where I'm like totally captivated by it.
What's another one in the most recent past?
One battle after another.
Okay. So that wasn't too long ago.
But before that, I can't even remember,
I bet you could if you looked at your list.
Yeah.
But.
I just thoroughly enjoyed it. This is based on a real guy, but the story of the movie is don't base this. These things didn't happen.
Okay.
It's just the guy is based. The real guy is not called Marty Mauser even.
I didn't think it was even about a real person. I'm like,
no, it is based on a real guy, but it's a fictional thing. It's not like trying to be a biopic or whatever.
Right. Well, I will start off by saying, if we're just defining this as he's got a vision that no one respects, no fucking kidding, because he's terrible. He's a terrible person.
Yeah.
He's a horrible, wretched human being, and his goal is to win a ping pong tournament. Now, I'm not opposed to people winning championships and doing sports.
Yeah, we didn't mention.
Races and that's
it's a ping pong movie.
Yes, he wants to win table tennis championship of the world, and he's just driven to that purpose. At one point, he even says to the young lady in his life, she has no purpose, but he does because this is what he's doing. Yeah. And all the terrible things he does it's like, does the juice justify the squeeze, right? And it doesn't. So he's a terrible person. And no matter how charming or fast talking he is, you have to always look behind that. It's his ego. His mission isn't any greater than and in fact, it's way less than most people. So you have to kind of get your head around, don't be charmed, because he's quite charming, right?
Right.
So I had to let go of the oh, but this guy's the underdog. No, he's not.
That's why the movie's interesting, I think.
It is very interesting.
Because it doesn't follow that normal cookie cutter thing. It's like, there's times where you're like, I just can't, I'm not behind Marty. I can't deal with him. Like, he is bad news.
Yeah.
And he gets into the Safdie brothers Uncut Gems, when I said to you that movie it makes me nervous and, it's full of tension. It makes me feel like anxiety. I feel like this has that because it's a series of like strange events that happens.
Yeah, and it's the over talking, which I feel like
That's
lot of people
their
think
thing, yeah.
is very artistic, and it's not. It's just boring after a while, like this voice and that voice and this voice and that voice and the noise and the music and and you do it 4 or 5 times in a row in a movie, and it becomes it's just.
And Uncut Gems was full of that.
It was more full of like a layer of all kinds of things, including the music and sounds more than the people over talking each other. This was just that. And I'm like, we get it. It's a choice. You want to just, I don't know.
It's to amp thing. Like it does make you feel on edge a bit.
It does.
Like you're in a room full of too many people,
but
right?
if you use it less, it will have more impact.
There's a child dying outside.
They're not dying.
If you hear that on the microphone, there are some children screaming.
We have neighbors that we literally share a driveway with.
Yeah.
A child who is the most noisy, loudest little fucking kid. And I don't care if you're offended. Some children, they're people, right?
Yeah.
She's obnoxious and she never, ever shuts up. Ever, ever, ever. She's one of those people who've been in one of these scenes.
Yeah.
Of giving you, so she's screaming outside because I think she's chasing the neighborhood cat around.
But yeah, it's a series of terrible things that happen along the way. Like the bathtub incident, the dog incident, the petrol station incident.
Yes.
Yeah. And they're all things where you're like, whoa, this, it's crazy. His life is like a tinderbox. Like he'll try anything to get a leg up somehow, right?
Correct.
Including
just constantly lying.
Lying. Twice he sleeps with somebody else's lady. Right?
Yep.
He doesn't care about that at all. Like he's not gonna know.
That's the one interesting thing, because what does he think? Because everything is for Marty's gain.
Yeah.
Everything he does is for his own gain. So in that relationship, at least at first, it didn't seem...
In which one?
The Gwyneth Paltrow.
Yeah.
So in this movie, Gwyneth Paltrow plays a woman who was famous back, did they say, in the 30s? So this is set in like the 50s. It's post-World War II. And so now she's married to a rich guy who happens to be Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank.
Yeah.
If anybody watches Shark Tank. And in this, he's a millionaire guy. And she's like what they would refer to back in the old days, like a washed up older actress lady. And so he seduces her, our main guy, Chalamet. And I was like, what is he trying to gain? Yes, he can steal her jewelry and maybe manipulate her to, I don't know. But that one was a bit like he did maybe like her in some.
He definitely liked her. But then I wasn't, when he came to her saying, I brought your necklace back.
Oh, he was totally lying.
Yeah, he was totally lying. But then there was something in him where he was looking at her as though, like, I think I like you.
Well,
but
what hurt him was she knew he was full of shit. She says, I know what you did. He stole a diamond necklace off her neck, right? Then he went to the pawn shop.
Because he's a real chancer.
He went to the pawn shop. The pawn shop said it's fake. So then he's like, fuck. So then he takes it back to her, contrite, and says, I stole this. I was going to sell it, but I changed my mind. And she's like, no, you're full of shit. You found out it's worth nothing and you came back here, whatever. And he's like, I think that hurt his feelings.
Yeah.
That she would think that of him, even though it was the truth. So it was complex.
It's complex. It's full of ping pong.
Yeah. Table tennis.
I feel like the table tennis is filmed very well and it's exciting to look at.
I mean, after a while, I'm not a big sports person, so I get my fill.
I was like, how can this be exciting? But then I was rooting for him. And he's a shyster,
Oh, I wasn't rooting for him ever.
I was at the end.
I wasn't.
And then
I know more moral compass.
if I have an issue with the plot, it's like, after all he does and everything he gets up to, like at the end, do they want you to look at him and go, oh,
spoiler alert, if we're going there.
Yeah, they want you to look at him and go, "Oh, but he's nice, isn't he? Because he's come for his woman."
Right, but here's my interpretation, of course, my jaded, cynical interpretation. Right. So along the way, he didn't care about the Gwyneth Paltrow, not enough.
No,
not get her in trouble and steal from her and then want more from her. He didn't care enough about his young woman friend to even stay with her in the hospital after she'd been shot.
No, he was terrible.
She's been shot and she's having his baby. He takes off to Japan. Didn't care enough about either one of them or his mother, who is, he lives with his mother. She pays his way. Didn't care about his friends. Didn't care about his uncle who gave him a job. But in the end, when he looks through that window and sees his fucking legacy of a baby that he made, that's his ego that's making him cry. Not that he's a good guy and, oh, I'm a father now, I'm going to be a better person. No. He's like I can imagine that, because that's where it ends, right? So the very next week, Marty is back on the fucking hook and he's out in the world trying to scam people out of all kinds of shit. He's not a changed person. Now he just has a mini to prove to the world that he's important. It's all about his ego. So don't get like, oh, see, fatherhood was good.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's, I think it was asking a bit much of you if that's what it wanted at the end.
Exactly.
Because I was like, but he's a tool. And the second he has to go off and play table tennis, he's just going to ditch them and leave. Yep. Yeah. Because that was his MO pretty much all the way through. I've got to go somewhere. I'm in another country now. Bye-bye. Well, not even bye, is he? He just disappears. Gets on a plane.
Yep.
And then comes back.
So I don't want you can interpret it however you want, but this whole parenthood is going to make
That's what I'm saying. That if I had something I didn't like, it was that.
It's not going to make him a better person. It's going to make him more full of himself.
Like Uncut Gems, which you won't remember the opening probably of Uncut Gems. Do you remember it?
Not specifically.
It's like a POV shot of a miner going down a mine.
Oh, no.
And then they're mining, and then you see the diamond get mined, and then the whole universe opens up, and you're in the universe floating, and then it lands on Adam Sandler. It's like a cool thing with some music over the top of it. This one does the same thing, and it's awesome. I thought this title credit sequence was brilliant because he's having sex with this lady, and then we see the sperm and the eggs, and the Alphaville song "Forever Young" is playing, and it's just awesome. It's a really good way of, and then you see the egg turn into a table tennis ball and flick onto the table. I just thought that was...
But again, it's alluding to the idea that parenthood or recreating yourself somehow is the end goal.
It was a touching beginning, though. The music, the whole thing just felt right. Because it did this little stinger of the Alphaville song while they're having sex. And it went like, doo-doo-doo. And you're like, oh, shit, that's the Alphaville song. Did you notice?
No.
And then the whole thing starts up and they play it over the credits.
So it's just meant nothing to me.
Very cool. I was like, it made the hair stand up on the back of my neck.
Okay.
It's that kind of thing. So I like that. Really good. And they did that with Uncut Gems as well. Maybe it's their trademark to do a cool intro. Let's get on to the cast. Timothy Chalamet plays Marty Mauser. What do you think? I said to you earlier, I think he's one of our best actors now. Like out of nowhere.
He's not out of nowhere because everyone starts from
He isn't because we've seen him in quite a few things.
Right.
But
everyone starts somewhere.
But I'm like, this guy fucking can do it.
Yeah, but I mean, you're only as good as your last good thing. So we'll just have to wait and see. Well, I think he's very good at being this guy.
I think he's very good at being the guy in Dune also.
Yeah, and that's a more toned down for sure.
Yeah.
It's more calm.
What else have we seen him in?
I mean, I'll watch him in anything. What I loved was, at one point, Gwyneth Paltrow's character is commenting on another actor. She says, he's stayed awake for 3 days because his character is tired. It's just pretentious bullshit. And I'm thinking, is that a Chalamet thing? Is he a method actor? Because that'd be hilarious.
Yeah. We also saw him in Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
Bones and All, which was actually a good movie. I really liked that one.
Yeah, but again, another intense, overly
smoldering kind of sexy.
Smoldering,
Yeah.
but smoldering and over kind of like what's his name from American Honey? You know? That one had
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, sort of that like
Yeah. He was also in Interstellar. He must have been pretty young back then. Lady Bird. So yeah, we've seen him in a few.
I'm just gonna put this out there. Interstellar, way overrated.
I'm gonna say,
fight me. I don't care.
I'm gonna say, put up your dukes.
Right now, I'm in a weakened state, but at a different day, I'll be happy to fight you.
So you like Timothy in this?
Yes.
I really, really, really did. I think he makes it. But there are a bunch of good performances.
Everybody.
Gwyneth Paltrow as Kay Stone.
I loved it. I was impressed.
What did I say to you about it? Isn't she old enough to be Timothy's mother?
I don't know.
And then he's in bed with her. I don't know
look him up.
I think Timothy's 30.
Okay. So if she's at least 48.
Yeah, he's 30 exactly.
Okay.
And Paltrow, I'm just doing some internet sleuthing. Paltrow age 53. Okay. I was thinking
That's
Paltrow.
a little tight. So no, I mean,
yeah.
Technically, yes, but no.
Yeah, but it was that it didn't really matter in this movie.
No.
But yeah, there was a big age gap and there was a love.
She's married to a man she doesn't particularly love, and she's still, a vivacious woman, and this guy's a charmer and he's a straight talker, and, it's not rocket science. She goes for it because she likes him.
We've got Fran Drescher as Rebecca Mauser.
I loved that Fran went full no makeup. Now, some people...
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, might be like, that can't be Fran Drescher. But, I mean, that's pretty bold. So, I mean, should it even be bold? I don't know.
She's not in it a lot.
No.
But
she plays his mother.
Yeah. She's meaningful in the plot. We've got Kevin O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, as Milton Rockwell. He's like basically him. He's basically Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah, exactly.
He's this asshole-ish rich man.
Yeah, but he's good. I mean, I can't argue that he plays this part the way it should be. He's a very rich guy who's got the gorgeous ex-actress lady as his wife, trophy wife. He can travel around the world and do whatever he wants. And, maybe that's a little bit of his own personality. But, a lot of people who aren't performers wouldn't be able to hold up to this kind of it's not competition.
It's not a small part.
No. And you are in it with people who, if you fail, it's going to be glaring.
Yeah. You know what? I just watched an interview with Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, and he said that making this movie, he's normally in control of everything. And Josh Safdie was directing him, and they'd done the scene 22 times. And Kevin said, Josh, you've got enough, leave it. And he's like, do you not understand movie sets? If we don't have enough, we keep going until we've got enough. It's not your decision to make. And that's when Kevin said, I understand he's a good director, but I don't think I'm cut out for movies.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not in control of it.
He just needs to make it then.
Yeah. Because, it's a lot of redoing stuff, isn't it? And standing around.
This is going to be the least amount of investment he's ever had to make to get a return. Because he had to probably pay nothing.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting paid to show up and do some performing. And now forever, he's going to be getting paychecks.
I noticed Timothée Chalamet was the producer of this movie.
Oh, right.
So it said at the beginning anyway. And finally, we got Odessa Asian as Rachel Misler. She's this lady, basically. She's awesome. I thought she was really good. And I've never seen her before.
And just when you think, like, oh, this poor young lady's hooked up with this guy. Nah, she gives us...
She's like him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I give her a pass.
There are moments where you're like, oh, she'll do what he does, or worse.
Yes.
Yeah. Because there's this dog plot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, not to mention the makeup on the eye.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, she's scamming.
Ruthless.
Yeah.
Directed by Josh Safdie. He did Uncut Gems with his brother. Here he's on his own doing this one. What do you think? I mean, he does have a very particular style, and I do particularly like it
Yeah,
a lot.
it's gorgeous.
It's detailed.
Detailed. The sets are amazing. The costumes are amazing. It's grungy and gross, and I feel like every place smells bad. Like the hotel he went to stay in.
Yeah.
The guy on the phone had this beat up face, and then the tub fell through the floor, and I feel like it smelled so bad. So to me, that's really good stuff. And to get the performances out of everybody with a lot of close-ups and a lot of intimate, like right up in there moments for everybody, including the husband of her. So his Chalamet's girlfriend as a husband.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Even him, who's not in it much, but there's enough. He's pulled out enough of him to give us the whole picture of who that guy is, pretty much. I feel like he did a good job.
I did notice this movie has a hell of a lot of extras.
Yeah.
There's so many people in like every scene. You walk into a room and there's like 30 people in the room. You're like, whoa. So yeah, there's a lot of people, including Marianne from Brooklyn from the Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, and I feel like there's a lot of people who have been actors, performers who you haven't either seen for a while or they've always been extras in TVs and movies, but maybe back in like the 70s and 80s. I don't know. I felt like that.
Got Penn Jillette as well.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. It's a small bit, but it's, I was going to say, it's an action scene.
Yeah. It's impactful because first of all, you're like, whoa, is that Penn? And then it's like, ooh, ugh. And even that felt grungy and gross.
Yeah, it was like the most undone up version of Penn. And you can't not know it's him, though, because of the voice.
Exactly.
Like, you've heard his voice so much.
Question it as soon as he talks.
Yeah.
I mean, if you even know who we're talking about. From Penn and Teller, the magicians.
Yes.
It's him. The tall one.
All right, IMDb reviews, what are those?
Those are reviews that you're going to go find 1 star, which might be hard for this, but then again.
It has 77 1-star reviews.
Oh my God. So somebody's going to say it's the worst movie. It's a waste of my time, blah, blah, blah. Is it too woke? I don't even know how you could get woke out of this one, but go for it.
First guy says, I don't understand the fascination with chaos movies like this. They have no story or character development. One battle after another is the same thing as well. It's like they were just made up. Well, yes, they were made up because they are a creative project.
Every movie is made up.
Yes. Unless it's literally a documentary. But that was made up too. Somebody put it together.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Do they mean like, what's it called when you go on stage and you ad lib?
Yeah, I think that's what they mean. They were just on the fly, just making scenes up as they went along. That's not what's happening here. Second guy says, utter tripe, utter garbage. I must be on a different planet to anyone who gave this over 4 stars. It got a 10-minute standing ovation at Cannes. Are those people on drugs?
Of course.
Probably.
Maybe. But that has nothing to do with them liking this movie.
No. Chaotic movie. This movie is extremely chaotic and will make you feel bad. It has no clear direction and feels like it was made up as it went along. Do yourself a favor and find something else that is much more cozy.
Okay, so that sounds fake.
No, that sounds like somebody who doesn't like this kind of movie.
No, it doesn't, because it's got the same wording as the other one. Plus, we've thrown in the word cozy.
Watching this, he finishes, felt like a complete waste of my time.
Satisfying.
All right, so those are the IMDb people. It actually got a really good review, though. I mean, it's an 8 out of 10 on IMDb, so the 77 1-star reviews. How many 10-star reviews do you think they are?
500.
84. I mean, 10 is like saying it's the best movie ever, though.
I overestimate how many people review movies.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? For a site like IMDb, which you think would be the most heavily trafficked site for people reviewing movies, even the most like this, a high-profile movie, it gets 1,000 reviews at the most, you know, overall. It's not a lot, really. All right. So, yeah, those are the... we didn't see any extras because we watched the streaming version. Let's give this movie a score. I'm going to give Marty Supreme an 8 out of 10, just like the IMDb.
I think that's fair. I'll go with 8.
It's quality.
Maybe 8.2.
I really like, and I said to you, joining with the out-of-place music will score. This movie's set in the 50s, but it doesn't use 50s music. It uses 80s music.
It has a little bit of like
a tiny bit in the bowling alley.
Yeah.
But mostly it has Alphaville, Tears for Fears, New Order, stuff from the 80s that I like. So I really appreciated that. And some people might be watching it going, why is this music playing? It's 1950.
That might be one of the 1-star reviews.
Yeah. All right. So thank you to A24. Next week, we're going to be looking at the horror movie Primate.
All right.
It's about a primate probably killing people. Movie recommendations. I am going with Uncut Gems by the Safdie brothers. Excellent movie. You should definitely see it. Adam Sandler. My second favorite Adam Sandler role after Punch Drunk Love. And Dune, starring Timothée Chalamet. Dune or Dune Part 2. Or Dune Part 3, which isn't out yet. But he's in that too.
And my recommendations are coming from my long list of movies I've seen from the beginning of time. Not that I was around when movies began, but they are available to watch. And so I've been watching them for pretty much all my life. And I'm I'm doing only horror movies. And I'm not listing them all because there's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. So every year I've been picking a few, and I'm up to 2023. So yes, everyone, in a few weeks, we will be done with this method, and I'll pick recommendation thingy. So the first one I have is Knock at the Cabin. Remember that one?
Yeah, it's M. Night Shyamalan.
It is, and it's one of these, I'm doing it with my hand. I'm picking it up and wobbling it back and forth. Like that guy in that theater did that time.
I'm picking it up and throwing it in the trash because I didn't really like it that much.
Then we have Infinity Pool, which I don't particularly. I always have to look up what it was.
That's Mia Goth and Skarsgård. It's awesome. I love that movie.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And then we have Evil Dead Rise.
Yes, brilliant. Brilliant.
Dead.
That's the one in the apartment block.
Renfield, which I really wanted to like, but it was, I'm doing the hand thing again.
Nicolas Cage was fun.
It was all right. And then Beau is Afraid, which is another
anxiety chaos movie.
Chaos movie. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yes. You could also put Eddington in that.
Was it from 2023?
No.
All right, then.
But I'm saying
this is
movies that make you feel chaotic.
That's not my grouping. Maybe that'll be next time. Not yet. Not yet.
Did you think One Battle After Another felt chaotic?
No.
No, I didn't either. And I know some people did because I've seen some reviews saying.
I understand why. Because it's layered with his anxiety. So every time we meet, his name
Leo.
Tom? Tom. Is that his name in the movie?
Yes, I think.
Every time we meet him, he is frantic to some degree.
Yeah.
And you're always I feel like you're always anticipating that. And so that kind of layers your own chaos.
Right.
But it's not constant. In fact, whenever you get Benicio del Toro, he like calms you right down. So I disagree that that's a chaos movie.
All right. Thank you, Sid Talk. Scully stuff. I've been playing a game that I got sent a key for review called Pathologic 3. Have you heard of this game?
Is it Zombies? No, I have not.
Well, it's quite an interesting game. I've been playing it. I'll give you the description off Steam. In this psychological horror game, you are a doctor with only 12 days to save a town from a mysterious plague. Make ruthless decisions and diagnose with precision. Shape the town's future and rewrite the past. Hold yourself together while it all falls apart. So it's the third in this series. It's kind of a niche series. I don't think a lot of people know about it. The people who do know about it do, if you know what I mean. It's like a cult thing. This game, it's like an RPG. You're set in this, you come to this town, you're the doctor, you go to your surgery. People have been dying in this town. Nobody really knows what's going on. And you've got to figure it out. This time travel.
And you like it? Is that what you're saying?
I do quite like it. Okay. This time travel, you're a plague doctor. I do like the plague doctor thing. You have to examine people, get them naked and look at them and see what's going on. See how this plague is playing out. Look for clues. If you like, it's not like other games. It's hard to describe. But there are some Sherlock Holmes...
Why do you have to get them naked?
Because you're a doctor.
I know, but why do you have to get them naked?
Well,
What are you looking for?
A lot of the gross plague symptoms are like on the bodies somewhere.
Okay.
You're looking for...
Because some people might focus too much on that part.
well,
Like, oh, I can get people naked. Woo, I'm in.
yeah, you definitely can get people naked. In fact, at the beginning it says, "Do you in the options? Do you want to turn nudity off?"
Oh,
I didn't because I mean I'm a grown up, right?
You are.
And I saw a penis and some boobies, but I mean they.
And I have boobs and you have a penis. So you're well
I've seen
out
it
of the
before.
game.
It's video game. You know, it's just you're a doctor. It's really irrelevant that they're naked. You're like, but maybe you have to look at the penis to see if there's some weird shit.
Which you would have to do if you were a doctor in a plague.
Exactly.
You are right.
And being a plague doctor has to be the most disgusting job ever.
Don't you think just being a doctor in general?
Yeah, I think so.
Pretty gross.
I was looking at this lady's legs, and all the veins had burst out the back of her legs, but she was just wandering around. That was like how the plague stuff starts on them.
So they're zombies?
They're not really.
Okay.
They're just people who are infected with a plague.
Okay. But you can't have your veins popping out, blood bursting out, and then live. You'd be dead.
It's a video game. It's a big mystery as well, and I would compare it to like the Sherlock Holmes games. So you're trying to figure out what's going on in this town, and it's all down to you finding documents, doing examinations of patients, looking around the town itself for clues, and holding everything together. That, like they say, and it's got there's a bit of a ticking clock element to it too. So it's called Pathologic 3. There are also, you can buy all 3 of them on Steam. It costs $34.99 and it's available now on Steam. Sid Talk, what's for dinner?
Don't know, you're making it.
Spaghetti with farmer's market produce.
Very nice. You're the lesser of the sick of us, so you get to cook.
And what is your advice? And let's get out of it.
Well, that seems really quick. Quick?
No, not really.
Here's some advice, and this is actual advice. I mean, it sounds like I'm telling you what to do, but isn't that what advice is, ultimately? I would suggest that if someone says to you, someone you love or someone you like, someone you care about, says they want to plan their funeral, don't be selfish and say, oh, don't talk about that. Don't think about that. Right? Because it's not about you. Don't let it weird you out if it's going to weird you out, which it shouldn't, because everyone's going to die. And some people start to think about it. Now, this is a prime example. My mother passed away in 2024. We knew that she was planning her own funeral and all her own arrangements. In fact, she commented to us many times over the year before she passed away that she kind of enjoyed it. And I'm not even kidding. My mother had a very interesting personality. Now my sister is talking about planning hers. And instead of being like, oh, don't talk about that. Oh, that makes me nervous. Or don't think about that. I'm like, right on. You go for it. Because it means, I don't know what it means for her. It's a big step. And it was a big thing to even say it to us, right? Because she might think as our siblings now, we might all panic. Because our dad died of cancer a few years ago, then our mother. And so, but instead of that, instead of making it about me, I was like, oh, right on. You tell me if there's anything I need to help you with or anything you want my name on, whatever. And so that's my advice. If someone does bring that up, don't let your own sort of delicate little, I don't want to talk about it, get in the way of them doing what they need to do.
All right. Thank you.
That's a dark one, but it is what it is.
All right. Let's play some music, Sid Talk. All right. X, Instagram, Blue Sky, Threads, TikTok. Those are the social media places you can find us. I'm A Scully, she's Sid Talk. You can also go to ascully.com, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, YouTube. Those are all the places the podcasts are available. Email feedback to me, ascully@ascully.com. Don't email Sid Talk. She doesn't want your email. Stay classy, A24 with Marty Supreme. Probably going to win some Oscars.
And I'm going to say, think for yourself or someone will do it for you.